And we're live. So, this is Impromptu. This was not planned. I saw a picture, freaked out a little bit. Let me turn my on-air light on while we wait for people to get in here. Blair Weatherby, hello, how's it going? How you doing? So for those that are, let me move this here. So Thanos the Mad Titan, Bronx Thrash, Ben Tenza, how's it going, Ben? WTF, it's Juan. Slapshot, how's it going, man? What's up, Kyle? Let's see, Thanos the Mad Titan, CM Brock, the Fig Bro, Bullwinkle 80, Richard Clady, Kevin Vallejo, Alan Quesada, Salacious Crumb, T Molly 86, Larry Gilmore, Diego de la Lastra, Alan Quesada Gomez. Mezco is doing what? Yes. Now, because I'm not using Streamlabs or anything like that, I'm basically just dialed right into YouTube right now doing this live stream, and I can't do a screen share. I'm going to attempt to show this to you on my phone, and it's probably not going to work very well. And yes, Kyle, I do have another stream later, and this is basically the opening act to the stream later, and to let everyone know that I will be live at 7 p.m. Central Time. That is in 1 hour. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. I will be live on Narc's channel, not another retro channel. But this picture was shared with me from Narc, and it blew me away. Absolutely blew me the frick away. Where am I seeing this? So Jack has, that's where I'm seeing it right there. This is Mezco's Instagram page. Mezco's Instagram page. That is Destro. That is a 6-inch Mezco Destro. Let me show you another one. Terrible quality. It's not focusing. But if you go to Mezco's Instagram right now, you will see these images. And holy crap. Game changer. Absolute game changer. If you're a GI Joe collector, it is a game changer. And I'll tell you why I think that it's a game changer in just a second. But let's check out and see what you guys think in the chat. If you have seen these pictures, first of all, check out your phone right now. Go to Mezco Toys on Instagram. Look at the pictures that were posted today of a GI Joe Mezco figure. So this is going to be a thing. This is going to be several figures, hopefully. And I will tell you why it's going to be wildly successful for Mezco. I mean, you could pretty much figure it out. If you're a GI Joe collector, what has been the ongoing theme of GI Joe classified figures? Frustration. Not being able to find the figures. Not being able to find them. They're scarce. They're being flipped. They're selling out on Target before you can pre-order them. Bots are snagging them all up. And the other thing is, now I like them. I like them for what they are. I like them a lot. But one of the criticisms of the classified figures is that they kind of got away from the original looks. When all of these GI Joe collectors, myself included, before classified was a thing, what did we all want? Anyone that collected 25th, anyone that collected the old vintage GI Joe line, what did we all want? We wanted 6-inch versions of the original looks of the figures. That's what we wanted. That's what people wanted. We wanted a 6-inch version of the original figure. Well, Hasbro did a pretty good job, in my personal opinion. Again, some people don't like the classified line, but I like them. Again, I like them. But they got away from the original looks of the figures. The Duke, I like the figure, but it's not the original look of the figure. It's modernized. They don't use actual guns. They use more like Nerf-looking guns. The Roadblock, again, they've had to course correct. Hasbro has had to course correct by doing repaints of the original GI Joe classified figures. The Scarlet, the Duke, the Roadblock, because they had gold, they had red highlights. They were they got away from the original looks. So, Mezco, I never ever thought that this was going to happen. I never ever thought that Mezco, first of all, I didn't think that Hasbro would let Mezco have that license. I didn't think that Hasbro would let anyone touch the GI Joe license. So the fact that Mezco is not only has the license, and that Destro, if you look at that Destro, I mean, that's pretty damn spot on. Yes, the classified Destro looks great. I love the classified Destro. But if Mezco produces 6-inch versions of G.I. Joe figures that look identical, that are very, very reminiscent of the original looks of the figures with soft goods and real guns, holy frick. And the best part is that hopefully they're not exclusive. Hopefully they're just regular Mezco figures that you can easily pre-order. You can pre-order, you know you're going to get it. You don't have to fight bots to get it. But I'm telling you, Mezco might have struck gold by doing this. Again, this is all coming from a G.I. Joe collector. So if you don't collect G.I. Joes, you're like, I think these are kind of bold statements that you're making right now. But again, as a G.I. Joe collector, as someone that collected the original G.I. Joe figures, as someone that collected the crap out of the frickin' 25th line, I'm very frickin' excited for what Mezco is going to bring to the game. So the other difference, though, again, Mezco's $80 to $100+ G.I. Joe Classified, $20 if you can find them. If you can find them. So again, if Mezco sticks to the original looks and they don't stray from the original looks, and I think they're going to do that. I think they're going to stick to the original looks of the characters, and I don't think they're going to stray. And the proof is the fact that they're redoing the Wolverine, they're redoing the classic Superman, and they look like the classic looks. They're not doing the stuff that Mezco used to do, where they're kind of doing their own little spin on these figures. If you look at that Tiger Stripe Wolverine, that thing is freaking spot on. They're not doing the whole weird ass like boots and weird looking, modern looking gloves. I think Mezco realizes, okay, we tried to do our own little modern spin. It didn't quite work. So let's just get to the roots. Let's get to the roots of the looks of those characters and produce 6-inch versions with soft goods that look like the friggin' characters that these collectors know and love. So, there you go. If you're just joining, I know a lot of people are filing in here. I just kind of went on a rant about these G.I. Joe Mezco figures. Thank you, Narc, for sending me that picture. I was in my car waiting for P-Dog to finish cheer, and my frickin' jaw hit the ground when I saw that Destro. Again, if you're just joining, check out Mezco Toys on Instagram. Check out the images. There's 2 images of Destro. And it looks like he's obviously going to have 2 head sculpts because one of them is a laughing version, which looks amazing. And then the other one, let me look at this one more time because I want to look at the guns. I kind of breezed by. So the guns, I can't really tell. They look like real guns. They don't look like a Nerf style gun. But that's going to be key. That's going to be absolute key for Mezco. Real guns, because that's what collectors want. They don't want Nerf guns. And then stick to the original looks. Show pick, Cincy. So I'm going to attempt to show this to you on my phone because I'm not using Streamlabs and I can't do a screen share. I'm basically doing a live stream right from YouTube Studio. So it's blurry as frick. You're not going to be able to see that. that is Destro on Mezco's official site. This is the picture that really got me, is this laughing head sculpt, which you can't see. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm totally blown away. I usually don't do like reactionary videos on these things. Yes, I was really impressed with the Tiger Stripe Wolverine. Yes, I'm really impressed with the classic Superman. But this frickin' Destro blew me out of the water. So I'm really excited for it. I did see that there was a super chat here. Still Wind 87. What about a 7-inch Super 7 Ultimates classic line of G.I. Joe, a real American hero? That would be amazing. And that is, I don't know, is that a possibility at this point? because Hasbro lended out the license for GI Joe to Mezco. What's to say that they won't lend the license out to frickin' Super 7? It's not like that they're in direct competition. It's a 7-inch line, not a 6-inch line. They already lent out the license to Transformers to Super 7 because we're getting Transformers Ultimates figures. Granted, they look a lot different than the regular Transformers that we're getting from Hasbro, but still, I mean, it's possible at this point. Craziness is happening in the toy world. This is a really, really fun time to be a collector, a really, really fun time to be a collector of these classic licenses, these classic characters that we all really know and love. So anyway, woo. Calvin says, what about the Green Ranger? Yeah, we're going to get Power Rangers. Hasbro's like, hey, you guys want licenses? Here you go. Here's the licenses. Because Hasbro owns a license to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, Transformers, and they just, here you go, guys. Here you go. It's craziness. So I'm just really freaking excited to be a Mezco collector and a G.I. Joe collector. I'm so freaking jacked. Anyway, so let's see what's going on here. And if you're just joining, I do want to let you know that I will be live again. It is 6:10 p.m. right now, Central Time, in 50 minutes. So this is a precursor. In 50 minutes, I'm going to be on Not Another Retro Channel's channel live on a live stream, along with, obviously, Craig, Narc. And if you didn't see the little promo image, Slapshot Toy, so Kyle's going to be on there as well, and Josh Pence. So check out that live stream. Again, it starts in 50 minutes. This is the little opening act to that live stream. Check that one out. We're going to be talking about probably more Mezco stuff, probably more Mezco talk. Couple of announcements that will be made. I'm really excited for that. So check that one out. Again, it's on Narc's channel, Not Another Retro Channel. Subscribe to him if you're not already subscribed. All right, now let's catch up on the comments here. I was going to do a small haul. I have 3 items here, but I figured out we would just keep it to the Mezco talk. If you guys have any questions or suggestions or want to talk more Mezco, please post it in the chat. And then let me see what's going on in the chat here. So I don't know where the frick I left off, but I'm going to start at Stillwin's comment right after that. Trevor Maguire, Green Ranger. Yeah, it looks great. Green Ranger, so more Power Rangers. I'm assuming we're going to get all of the original Mighty Morphin first. That would make sense. Bentenza, Ultraman, and Green Ranger. I forgot about Ultraman. That's also coming. That looks great too. Mezco. Holy cow, with the freaking reveals. No wonder they did a whole Mezco, what's it called? Mezco Fair or something like that. This whole weekend of reveals. Some really, really good stuff. I am due to receive my Christopher Reeve here, I think this week. My Mezco Christopher Reeve. And I saw the classic Superman that they're doing, the beefed up Superman. And at first I was like, well, frick, I'm getting the Christopher Reeve. Do I really need another Superman? But I saw how they changed the body on it. And man, it really, really kind of puts to shame the original Superman figure, which is going for big, big bucks. So if you were holding on to that Superman figure, the original Mezco Superman figure, if you were holding on to it as an investment, I would maybe consider cutting ties with it at this point because the new one looks a lot better in my personal opinion. And any of those older figures that are really have accrued in value, I'm thinking of like Shazam, Flash, Green Arrow gone up as well? Any of those older figures that have really gone up, I'm thinking Mezco might be redoing those. So just food for thought right there. What about the Green Ranger? I'm not army building Mezco troops, though. Very, very good point, Rob Swallow. Very, very good point. I mean, spending $80 a pop if they do a Cobra Trooper, I don't know how anyone could army build those unless they just have a ton of money. But at least one for me. Insane Goon, that damn Green Ranger blew me away. Whipstorm, RIP Classified series. I think Classified's still going to do well. I think they are. I don't think that they're going to change too much of their game plan, I guess. Their game plan has been to modernize the Joes. And yes, they are going back and course correcting again some of the paint jobs on some of those, the 3 original Roadblock, Duke, Scarlet. But I still think that from now going forward, all of the classified figures are still going to be slightly modernized. And again, no real guns. Let's see. Very kind guy. We need a collection tour video. I agree. We definitely do. And I am actually going to be... I have a bunch of crap on the floor, which I have to clean up. And once it's more presentable, I'm definitely going to show you the new digs here, because I want to show you kind of everything that I got going on in here. So that is on its way. Trevor McGuire, Mezco said they were going out with a bang, and they definitely did. The Destro, I mean, I'm just looking at how many likes are on that one. I don't know when it was posted, but I got Craig sent me the picture of this Destro kind of late in the afternoon, and it already had like 2,700 likes. So if that's a hint at people being impressed with it, I'd say that that's a pretty good tell. But I don't think Classified's done. I mean, they're still going to do well. If anything, it's a wake-up call to Hasbro to maybe change the method that they sell the figures, because it hasn't proven to be effective at this point. Yes, Hasbro's probably like looking at the bottom line and saying, hey, we continue to sell out all these figures as soon as they hit pre-order on Target. Hopefully they understand that those are going to bots and they're immediately being flipped. Hopefully they're not that naive to think that collectors are actually able to get these things. Hopefully they see all of the angry posts on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, so on and so forth, about people really, really wanting to pre-order G.I. Joe classified figures, but not being able to because they're having to frickin' fight bots on Target's website. And that's another thing. Let's stop making exclusives with Target, shall we? Because, again, it hasn't really proven to be effective. Felix Urkinis. What about Bobby Vala and his Action Force about to hit the streets? I'm excited for those too. I have the Sergeant Slaughter pre-ordered. I have a bunch of like the gun packs and like the accessory packs pre-ordered. I'm pre-ordering the Gung Ho, where you can give him the correct color vest. I'm really excited for that, and I'm really happy for what Bobby Vala is bringing. I like his original spin on a lot of those characters, and I love the fact that he's doing comic books. That's freaking awesome. So I think he's definitely on the right course for success. Pre-ordered a bunch of his line, and it's not as expensive as Mezco. Shipping soon right to me, Felix says. Nightwalker says, I'm still waiting on Alley Viper, Shock Blast, and Tunnel Rat. Silver for Golf, this might be a 2023 release, the way Mezco has reveals. That's true. It couldn't, I mean, it's possible that it's not due out until like late next year. I know we've waited longer than a year or two for a lot of those releases, so hopefully, again, Mezco has learned from their mistakes in the past, and really like delaying stuff. And because when you delay something that long, I don't know if it's me or if it's if other people feel the same way, but if a company delays something for a long, long time, your expectations kind of go up as it's being delayed. Because I think the natural thing to think is, oh, well, they're delaying it to make it better. But, you know, as like the John Wick from Mezco has proven, that's not always the case. That thing got delayed and it didn't necessarily make it better. A lot of people would say that it was like one of the worst releases from Mezco. But I think that's just kind of the perception or the thought process is if a company continues to delay something, you would think that if they had extra time on their hands, they would make the product better. Again, not always the case. So let's see. Where are we? Personal account says message retracted. Che, you guys didn't consider the Snake Eyes to be close to the original. He seems super close to the original. Totally agree. Yeah, the Snake Eyes is very, very close to the original. The Beachhead looks close to the original. The Destro by Classified looks close to the original. The Baroness close to the original. It's just that some of the figures have been modernized. I think what takes away from a lot of the figures is the lack of real guns. The Firefly, they kind of got away from the original look of Firefly. I know they really, really went with a modern look for Firefly with like the explosives jacket, the drone and whatnot. I really, really like the original look of Firefly. He's one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite Cobra characters. So I don't know, like the Red Ninja modern look. I'm looking at them in my detail right now. Some of them have gone super modern looks. Some of them have gone more close to the original look. But you are right. The Snake Eyes does have a very original look. But again, they kind of got away from that with the guns on the regular release. The red dot on the head, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. I think they just wanted to add a splash of color to the figure. And then the guns, I mean, the sword looks cool, but the guns on the regular release Snake Eyes, I don't like them. I know a lot of people don't really like them, but again, I'm still going to collect the Classified. I'm a huge GI Joe fan. I'm going to collect the Classified, but Mezco, I'm gonna buy them if they look like the original looks of the characters. I'm really excited for them to maybe do a Duke, because if they do a Duke with soft goods and he looks just like the original figure, I'm freaking all in. I'm all in. And I think that Mezco can pick and choose different characters that maybe GI Joe hasn't done yet. Like let's just say Storm Shadow. They've done one Storm Shadow for Classified, and it's the Arctic look with the white and the black. I mean, if Mezco early on reveals a Storm Shadow in the classic white outfit, that thing's going to sell like hotcakes, because Classified hasn't done one yet. So I don't know. Rob says, not a fun time to be broke. This is true. My response to Craig when he posted that picture in our little chat is apparently Mezco's trying to take all of my money. Yeah, it's a good time to be a collector, but it's also a bad time to be a collector because there's just so much cool stuff coming out. So you really got to pick and choose, or you will go broke. Let's see. I went all in on the TMNT loot crates, Mighty Mouse 21. So yeah, changing the subject to the loot crates, they look awesome. I was talking to Craig about that earlier as well. And the loot crates really excite me. The one that actually excites me the most, so the Danny from the movie looks great. The one that excites me the most is I call him the lobster arm shredder. And that is the one, it says, if you look at the silhouettes, it's Mirage. And if you want to see what that figure looks like, look up Mirage Studios Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 21. And it's part of the Return to New York arc. And back then, it came out in like the late 80s, early 90s or something. The Turtles had left New York and they went back to New York because the Shredder, who was dead, got resurrected. And I guess, spoiler alert, it came out so damn long ago. Shredder dies at the end of that arc. And it's a really, really awesome arc. The art is beautiful. Eastman and Laird. But the cover of issue 21 from Mirage Studios Ninja Turtles features some weird-ass looking shredders on the cover. And one of the shredders has lobster arms. And I always loved that cover I think I was a teenager when that came out, 16, 17. So I'm really excited for that one. But yeah, it's I'm thinking about going all in, all four, prepay ahead of time. It's like $220. But again, you're not going to miss out on the bonus figure, because the bonus figure, I forgot it, Scrag, who was part of Bebop and Rocksteady's gang, and he got mutated into like a bat creature. So he's the bonus figure. The thing that I did want to bring up, though, I wasn't going to get into the loot crate stuff, but I might as well now anyway, while we're all here. If you go to that loot crate site and you look at it, so first of all, shout out to the Fwoosh for posting, I guess, the exclusive on that. I saw it first thing this morning on Fwoosh's site, that they had the link to all the images and stuff, and I went to the loot crate site, and you can order them now. But one of the marketing techniques for loot crate is they state the resale value of Series 1. Like there's an image that says some of the Series 1 figures are going for $400 on the secondary market. Literally on the freaking loot crate site. I just found that to be, I don't know, kind of a weird ass marketing tactic. Basically promoting, I don't know if they're trying to promote the fact that these things might be investments, or if they're promoting, hey, scalp these. I mean, I've never seen a marketing tactic for a new product that says, hey, these things go for a lot of money once they're sold out. It's just the weirdest, because I work in marketing in my real profession, and it just seems like a very, very strange marketing technique. It's almost a little sketchy, if you ask me. But I don't know. I guess their marketing department felt that was a wise way to promote the loot crates by saying, hey, Series 1 came out and these figures are going for a lot of money on eBay. But check that out. It was just very strange. I don't know if the image is still up, but that was something as I was looking at the silhouettes and figuring out which characters they were. I saw that image and that type, and I was like, what the hell is that? That was weird. Anyway, getting off topic here. Skipping to the frickin' bottom. Oh, yeah, David Rodriguez, thank you. I'm wearing this in honor of the Mortal Kombat trailer. Got some Scorpion, some Sub-Zero, some frickin' reptile action. What's his name? Smoke? I forgot. Wearing my Mortal Kombat Ninjas shirt. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think that was a Ripped Apparel shirt. All right, so let's scroll back up because I see some interesting comments here. But by the way, thanks for everyone joining Monday stream. Again, this was completely impromptu. I will drop it one more time that I will be live in 35 minutes on Craig's channel, not another retro channel. It's going to be me, Craig, Josh Pence, Kyle, Slapshot Toys. We're going to be talking about stuff, some interesting, fun stuff, some announcements that we're going to make. So make sure you join that. It starts at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Anyway, let's get back to the chat here. Ultimates GI Joe, that is. Manly Stubrick says, Super 7 has rumored Ultimates cartoon style on the horizon too. Oh my lord, that would be amazing. Just once, I want a frickin' cartoon accurate Flint. I have never ever gotten a figure of a cartoon accurate Flint. Even the 25th anniversary, where they had the chance to make a cartoon accurate Flint, they didn't do it. That's what I want. Please, someone, Super 7, Mezco, someone, make a cartoon accurate Flint figure, please. I really want one. He was one of my favorite characters on the damn cartoon. But that would be awesome if Super 7 did Joe's. Holy cow. I would need an entire detail for Super 7 stuff. Right now, it's 2 shelves for me. Let's see. Jay Morales can't do Slaughter because they don't have rights to likeness, although that fig would have been so sweet. The Turtle Tracker. I think they made a 2003 or 12 version of Mutant Shredder as well. Andy Davis, I thought the same thing. Whack. Okay, so you saw the same thing about that marketing technique that Loot Crate's using. And usually I don't really comment on stuff like that, but that just seemed a little, I don't know. I don't know. It made me think twice. Anyway, I'm not going to comment anymore. Andy Davis marketing is wild. Felix Erquena says Valaverse has Sergeant Slaughter releasing very soon, $32. Shout out to Valaverse for doing a freaking badass looking Sergeant Slaughter figure. Really, really excited for that. One of my most anticipated releases of the year. My number one most anticipated release of the year is still Zartan, is Classified Zartan. I cannot wait for that figure. I know a lot of people already have it. It's been showing up at Walgreens. I haven't gotten it yet. I have it on pre-order at Big Bad. Hopefully they get it in soon. But that's one of my number one most looking forward to figures of the year. The Valaverse Sergeant Slaughter, another one. Mafex Triumphant Dark Knight, another one that I'm really, really looking forward to this year. But yeah, shout out to Bobby Vela for just having the cojones to do that line. It looks freaking awesome, and I can't wait for it. Gears Beast. Again, this was a Ripped Apparel, I think. It was where I got this one. Let's see. Wild Thoughts says Mezco are cheap looking and expensive. I like them. There's a few figures that have come out very recently which are definitely not cheap looking. If you take a look at the Hellboy, I got the Hellboy Deluxe. Insanely awesome figure. Absolutely insane. A lot of people got turned off by Mezco when it first came out, and they were saying that the soft goods look like pajamas. And I won't disagree. Some of those earlier figures, like the soft goods, just kind of fit loose on the figure. It didn't really look that great. And I could see where someone would think that they looked like pajamas. But I will say, the more recent releases of Mezco, they have fully turned around. I mean, they're completely different than the original ones. And again, there's a couple stinkers here and there. I'm looking at you, John Wick, but for the most part, the soft goods on the Mezcos, they've turned up their game. They're a lot better. But let me know in the chat. Do you guys agree? Do you agree that recent Mezcos have really gotten much better? This Hellboy, I mean, obviously it's only late February, but the Hellboy's one of my contenders for favorite figures of the year, all around, across all brands. It's that awesome of a figure. I really love it. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot more stuff coming out this year, which I'm going to love as well. But I'm just saying, the recent releases from Mezco have been really nice. Let's see here. That's going to be that Kickstarter Spawn. Michael Thomas says, Jimmy Gorillos is not classy, talking about the whole marketing technique. The Turtle Tracker, or NECA is scalping extra inventory of them. David Rodriguez liking that shirt. Thank you very much. Mitchell says very sketchy. Okay, comments jump down. Nightwalker, which Hellboy? It is actually the Hellboy from the newest Hellboy movie, which was not a very good movie in my personal opinion. I didn't really like it. It's the David Harbour Hellboy. But the figure, holy frick. I got the deluxe version that has the big horns and the fire crown, and it looks awesome. It's just an awesome figure. Rob Oliva, since you need a Zartan, yeah, I don't have Zartan yet. I really would like to get a Zartan in the collection sooner than later. Yeah, I still haven't gotten him. Bum there was no Robin, Zaystro says. Let's see. Hey, Cincy, can you please say hi to my brother Gerald? He's watching with me. Richard Beaver, hi Gerald. How's it going? Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to cut out here in like 20 minutes because I actually have to move my computer downstairs for the live stream on Narc's channel because I'm cooking dinner tonight. I'm actually making some baked steak and some potatoes. So I don't want to set the house on fire by leaving an oven and a stove on while I'm up here. So I'm going to be relocating downstairs. So I'm going to be cutting this short here, probably in about 10 to 15 minutes so I can relocate. But again, join us for the live stream on Narc's channel here in 30 minutes. Best announcements for me was the new soups and the fact they're making GI Joe. Zaystro says, hell yes. I got to say the Tiger Stripe Wolverine is looking fantastic. I already have the Tiger Stripe Wolverine by Mafex, and I have the brown suit Wolverine by Mafex on pre-order. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get the Tiger Stripe Wolverine, but it is very tempting. It looks really good. And it looks, to me, a lot better than that. I think it was in New York. Was it New York Comic-Con or New York Toy Fair exclusive Tiger Stripe Wolverine that is just at stupid price levels now, like $500, $600, $700, whatever it's going for. I think the new one that they showed pictures of looks much better than that, in my personal opinion. Malika Mabane, they've upped their game. Okay. Let's see, where were we? I just read Malika's comment. Where the frick was that? I lost it, so I'm going to start here. Rob Sola, Deluxe Joker is like a mini Hot Toys. Javi Soprano, the Hellboy is dope. Michael Thomas, what about the Hot Toys Mando Boba Fett? Yes. Absolutely yes. And guys, I know it's not due out for like 2 years. I pre-ordered mine already. To me, I think that might be one that could sell out while still in pre-order status. The only reason I say that is because there is a Hot Toys distributor based actually in Ohio, in Lima, Ohio, called Alter Ego Comics. And they're one of the bigger Hot Toys distributors. And they already sold out of their pre-order for the deluxe Boba, the 2-figure set with the armored, mucked up armor Boba and the black cloak Boba. They sold out of their allotment of pre-orders already, and it's not due out till, what is it, late 2022 or April 2022 or something like that. But again, if that's a two-figure set that you're contemplating, don't wait too long. Don't wait too long, because we have seen from Hot Toys figures that were still in pre-order status and they sold out. Figures like the Mud Trooper Han Solo from the Solo movie. I don't know. This is a very, very popular set. It looks amazing. It's one of the best head sculpts I've ever seen on a Hot Toys figure. The Tamora Morrison head sculpt. I wouldn't wait too long, guys. I already pre-ordered mine, so just saying. Let's see. The owner of Mezco hates Robin, 30 says. The Mezco Superman muscle body looks so much better, T. Molly says. Can somebody get this man to keep his eyes on the screen long enough to see my question about what he... Jay, I see your question. My eyes are on the screen. What he thinks of the dang gunslinger spawn. It looks freaking awesome. What's his name? A Redeemer? I think the blue and yellow one. That looks... I think his name is Redeemer, right? It's been a while since I read Spawn. They look awesome. They look fantastic. And it makes me want to collect literally every Spawn figure that comes out by McFarlane. So yeah, it looks awesome. It looks great. Let's see here. Can somebody get this man potatoes at $7.40? Okay. I got my instructions from Mrs. Cincy. I got to put the potatoes in at $7.40. Where the heck was I? Hey, Cincy, do you have Cara Dune Black Series? Because she's expensive as F now. I do. I don't have it on card. I took her off card, but I got the 6-inch version, the Black Series 6-inch version. I got the 3 3/4-inch version. So I got my two versions of Cara Dune. I'm not going to sell them, even though they're going for dumb prices, because I want to keep the figure. I liked her character in the show. I don't, I have no opinion on what she says outside of the show. I liked her character on the show, so I'm going to keep the figures. And I'll leave it at that. Let's see, where are we? Oh, and I posted this on my Facebook page, but I know that most places have pulled Cara Dune stuff from their sites. I know Hasbro is not going to produce her stuff anymore. I don't think you can find her stuff on Amazon. I know you can maybe still find the Pops, but if you are looking for a Cara Dune collectible, Sideshow does still have the premium format figure. And when I say figure, it's a statue. They still have the premium format figure for pre-order. I don't know if it's going to go through. I don't know if they're going to pull it, but I want to at least put that out there so that if you're looking for a Cara Dune something, if you liked the character and you don't care about like what people say outside of their roles, and you just want a piece of the character, pre-order it. It's like $600 though. It's very expensive, but it's a premium format. So it's like a statue with soft goods. That's what a premium format is. Anyway, thank you, Andy Davis, for being here. I appreciate it. Do you like that McFarlane Drowned figure? Yes, I do. She's in my Dark Knights shelf ski right now. She freaking looks awesome. I have her on a little flight stand, so it looks like she's like floating downwards or, yeah, doing something, floating upwards. Let's see here. The comments just jumped. I apologize, guys, if I'm missing your comments. The gunslinger looks like Jack the Ripper. Nightwalker says, can you do a shout out for me, please? JB Collection. JB Collection. Shout out to you. Andrew Petty. Hey, Cincy, you rock, dude. Hey, thank you, Andrew. You rock, too. I appreciate it. Bobby Makovsky. Saw what you said about The Miz being champion again, and I couldn't agree with you more. Yeah, I like The Miz. I like him. He's a good heel. He's freaking awesome on the mic. He's not a heel that you just don't like Baron Corbin. Like, Baron Corbin's the heel that you just like, I just don't like him. But The Miz is a heel that I like. So I'm kind of happy. Anytime someone, I would say 9 times out of 10, when someone cashes in the Money in the Bank suitcase and briefcase, whatever it is, and wins the championship, I'm all for it. So I was freaking hyped for it last night. Or was it last night? Last night. Elimination Chamber. I thought it was awesome. So, I just read that. Everyone rocks in here. Hell yeah, Nightwalker. Do yourself a favor and get the Raw T-Friend Z to display with your Drown figure. All right, now I have to look that up. Tom Bowling. I got to look that up because I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't think I've seen that. Zaystro, Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China was up there on my wish list for Mezco. Holy frick, yes. If they did a Jack Burton, because I missed out on the Sideshow version. Sideshow did a Jack Burton. It looked good. I waited too long. It sold out. I would love a Jack Burton, Kurt Russell figure. I would love a frickin' Beetlejuice figure. Michael Keaton's one of my favorite actors of all time. Make me a Beetlejuice 112 collective figure. That would be freaking amazing. Do 2 versions. Do a standard version and then do the deluxe version with like all the craziness, the freaking carousel on his head, the rollout arms, all the crazy wacky crap from Beetlejuice. Do a deluxe version. I'll buy that one. But Beetlejuice, come on. You've done like a Beetlejuice thing by Mezco, but it was the freaking dolls. I forgot what they're called. Not a 112 collective figure. Do a 112 collective figure. Mezco, if you see this video, and because you see the title of it, and you're watching this video, Beetlejuice, please. Jack Burton 2. Acquire the licenses. Please. I'm begging you. Acid for Blood. Hi, Cincy from Australia. Hello, Acid for Blood. Are Mezco, Mafex, and SH all about the same? Like price-wise? Not really. Well, kind of. Yeah, they're around like 80 to 100-ish, I guess. McButter Gollum, The Miz will always be that MTV guy. But he's worked his butt off. He's worked his butt off in the WWE. I remember him from the real world. I remember when he was creating that character on the real world. But yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to cut this here short in about 5 minutes so I can relocate. But again, one more plug for Narc's channel, Not Another Retro channel. I'm going to be live on his channel in 20 minutes at 7 p.m. Central Time. Please join that. Check it out. Josh Pence will be there. Slapshot Toys will be there. Obviously, Craig will be there. And we have some stuff we're going to be sharing. So please join that. Toy Time Machine. How's it going, man? He loves Miz. He was also on Fear Factor. Let's see. Snake Plissken, too. Yes, hell yes. Kurt Russell has a lot of characters that they can make Mezcos for, and I would more than likely buy them. Definitely Beetlejuice, though. I keep going back to Beetlejuice. And Jack Burton, too. Got Heavy Mando arriving any day now. Me too, Acid for Blood. Mine's in the mail right now. And we're talking about the Hot Toys Heavy Mando. Johnny Fab's hot toy. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Hopefully it fits on a Detolf shelf. But mine is in the mail. I'm excited for it. Tyler Smith, greetings from Sydney, Australia. Got a lot of Australians in here right now. How's it going, guys? I really want to go down to your country and vacation there. I really want to go to down there. Mrs. Cincy and I, it's like on our bucket list to go down to Australia. Zaraki Warrior, Narc Who, Not Another Retro channel. That's my friend Craig. We're going to be on his channel. Not Another Retro channel is the channel. Let's see. See you in the Narc stream. Thank you, Tarf. Speaking of Spawn figures, what do you think about the OG remastered Spawn? Are you talking about the Kickstarter? If you're talking about the Kickstarter, I'm really excited for it. I backed up the classic one, the classic Spawn with the Toddy Mac autograph. I'm really excited for that. Hopefully it gets into the country soon. I know it was on a boat last time I checked. Hopefully it's going to start shipping out here soon. Lorenzo Perfetti, I'm a huge fan. Thank you, Lorenzo. I appreciate it. RG1 Verminard, still collecting Masterpiece Transformers. I am. You can see him kind of back there. I mean, that's a Masterpiece Optimus. That's a Giga Power Grimlock. That's a Fans Toys Brawn. But yeah, I do love the Masterpiece stuff. Toy Time Machine says the McFarlane's DC and Mortal Kombat figures are the effing best. I saw a couple of those. I actually recorded a Toy Hunt video, and I'm editing that now, so that'll be on the channel soon. But you'll see which McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures I ran into. So check out that video when it hits my channel. Syl says, when you come to Australia, I'll come have a beer. Hell yes. Let's have a freaking party in Australia. I want to get there sooner than later. Are you excited for the Batman Mezco Power Ranger or the Green Power Ranger? Gotham by Gaslight Batman. I forgot about that one. That one looks great too. I'm probably going to get that one just because I like that storyline. I really like Mike Mignola his name is kind of, I always have a hard time saying his name, Mike Mignola. Gotham by Gaslight. That figure looks awesome. I think they did a DC movie too, an animated movie for that. Let's see here. Do you have Predator statue? Tyler, I do not have a Predator statue. I meant not Batman, just the Power Ranger. Sorry. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the Green Ranger. It does look good, though. Will you get Black Suit Soups if Hot Toys releases it? It depends how awesome he is in the Justice League movie, in the Snyder Cut. If he's badass in the movie and I kind of create a connection with that look of Superman, hell yes. I already have the regular Henry Cavill Superman right over there, but one more, and then I got to get going, relocate. Renee Valdez says, man, what's up? Did you pre-order the new Thunder Take from Super 7? I pre-ordered mine already. I would, but I don't have any room for it, so I'm probably going to have to take a pass on it. But guys, I'm going to cut it short now, even though we got a ton of people in here. Again, check out Narc's stream in about 16 minutes. I'm going to be live on that stream. We got some stuff we're going to share. We're going to talk probably more Mezco, maybe more Loot Crate. Narc's a huge TMNT fan, so check it out there, guys. Loot Crate Danny. Yeah, the Danny looks freaking awesome. But I'll see you guys there. Thanks for joining, and have fun collecting. And adios, guys. I'm going to go start the baked steak.